Right folks, Andy here from Bushcraft. Today I'm just going to be out building a natural shelter. It's one of those things that I don't do too often. I've probably only done it twice before. The very first time I did it, it didn't really come to much. The second time I built one, I built it with my daughter. I didn't film it or anything, but we built one together. And it wasn't really one that you would sleep in, it was more just like a sort of teepee shape, and you could sit in it and have a fire in front of it. It would have kept you dry and warm, but that was about it. But I've got a trip planned in sort of August time where I'm going to be away for a few days, and I want to stay in a natural shelter on that trip. So I thought today when I'm out I'll practice a bit of shelter building. I'm going to go for a sort of, you know, the A-frame shelter and see how I get on. So before I get started, I'm just going to apply some of this homemade birch oil insect repellent. I'm in coniferous woodland and it's been raining today, and now all the little biting flies are starting to come out. So I thought I'd put a bit of this on. This will be the first time I've applied it. But I'm just going to apply it to all my sort of exposed areas. Rusty thinks it's something to eat. It's down here. Crazy. So I've cut this down. This is going to be the main ridgepole to the shelter. I'm going to cut away the bare branches and keep them for the ribs, and then the branches that aren't bare, I'm going to cut them here and save them here in a pile, and they'll use them to then thatch the shelter afterwards. Just if you are doing this with an axe or a hatchet, just remember to cut sort of away from yourself. Don't want any accidents out here. Not that I'm that far away from civilization if I was to have an accident, but I'd still prefer not to have one. So that's my ridgepole cut and stripped. It's plenty long enough. And there's all the thatching material left there in the pile. That's not going to be enough, that won't be all I'll need, but it's a start anyway. So I've got two more pieces that I need for the frame of the shelter. I'm going to do a sort of bipod at the front and then attach the ridgepole onto that. So I'll go and find two pieces for that now. So I've just cut the two pieces to make the bipod at the front. So they're going to crisscross like that, and then the ridgepole will go like that, and then I'll start adding the ribs. I'm going to lash these together with some jute twine, get it all positioned how I want it, and then I'm going to lash all three together. Just got my spool that I made a few weeks ago. I used to just wrap my jute twine around a stick, but it kept slipping off the edges and I started to get annoyed. So I decided to put these circular pieces on the end, stop it slipping off. It's worked out a treat. I'm just going to lash these together simply at first. And then once I've built it all up, well, once I've got the tripod made of this bipod and then the ridgepole, then I'll lash them all together properly. This should hold for now. Just a couple overhand nuts even. So yeah, that's the basic frame done. I'm going to lash these together better, and then I'm going to trim these protruding points down a bit, and then I'll go around finding the ribs, and then I'll thatch it, and that should be that done. I like using jute twine for these kind of projects because it's natural, so if I don't get a chance to get back here and dismantle this all down and take away the jute twine, it will just decompose like leaf litter. So I've made a start on the ribs, a few more to go yet, but it's coming along, coming along. We're also about to come in there. So that's all the rib work done. To get to this stage so far it's taken about an hour. Now I've got to go and do all the thatching. But yeah, it's pretty snug. But yeah, so far it's all working out a treat. The birch oil bug repellent's still working. Bugs aren't bothering me still at the minute. Yeah, so I'll start thatching with the stuff off to the side there, and then I'll go and cut more so I know where I'm at. So I'm just going to thatch it off along the bottom, sort of work my way up in a sort of roof tile effect. As I understand it, doing it that way sort of makes it more waterproof. I don't think it's going to rain today, so really got no way of proving that, but I suppose what I could do is come back in like a couple of weeks' time. Hopefully it'll still be standing, and then if the inside of the shelter's dry, we'll know it's been waterproofed properly. But I mean, it's going to take a lot more than what I had. I mean, I've pretty much done, and I've done this tiny portion. So this side of the shelter's all thatched now. I've run out of these tree boughs though. There was a couple of downed trees in the area, so I cut these boughs from it. But I can't really see it anymore, and I don't want to be cutting the boughs off the live trees. But there's plenty of this around and about, so I thought for the other half I'm going to use this fern to thatch it. So we're cracking. Well folks, and that's pretty much finished. I've had a look inside, can't see any daylight, so as far as I'm aware right now all the holes are filled. So I don't know how well the light is in there, but you're on the inside right now looking out. Good. So all in all, to finish, it's taken about an hour and 40 minutes. Hey buddy, it's an hour and 40 minutes, eh? What do you reckon, bud? Nice little den? Would you sleep in here? Yeah. Not too shabby. It's first to work. This is the first time I stopped to have a drink. I just got caught up in making it. I was away with it. It's just a lid, mate. It's just a lid. Drinking all my water. Guess he must be thirsty too. The birch insect repellents, what they're treated, they're all flying about right now. I can see them, but they're not attacking me or anything. I also treated my leather belt with it as well, so sort of got like a permanent barrier on. Done? Yeah, done. So yeah folks, I think I'll call it quits there, head home. Yeah. Well folks, that's me heading home now. I think I mentioned it in the video already, but this is like the third time I've had a crack at one and making one of these shelters. The first time wasn't anything to write home about. The second one I did was just me and my daughter messing about, making a little thing. But this is like the first time I've had a proper actual go at it, and I'm sure I've done things wrong. If you've got any hints and tips, feel free to, you know, rip into me in the comment section. Let me know what you reckon I should have done instead of what I actually did do, what I could have done better, etc, etc. I'd appreciate the advice, because the next time I do make one of these shelters, it's going to count, because I'm actually going to be staying out in it for a few days. But yeah, as always folks, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my videos, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Take care.